then just cut out. So, all right. So what I was trying to say this morning, I do apologize again. That was my fault with the internet. Something happened, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. So what I'm trying to get back to, because of the mess up. There is, like I said this morning. Good morning to you all. I'm sorry. It is Valentine's Day, so I wanted to give everybody a thank you. Good morning. Good morning. I do apologize for that mess up. And everything else. I just want to give everybody an info. So good morning. I do apologize, but like I said, I want to get into again about these officers, what they're doing, what people are doing is falsely calling the police, doing things to somebody, and making a big scene for no reason. I think people need to understand that. I think everybody needs to know that. I think people need to know about these officers. Like I said, Jeff Horvat is a detective in Woodbridge PD. You also got what's the other one? Scott Horvat, he's an officer. He's just a patrolman. Ryan Horvat is the brother. And then you got also, whatchamacallit, Michael Horvat in Edison PD. I have to give you that information, guys, about the prosecutor that this cop is being associated with. Because we don't know for sure, and I'm going to get into it and look into it. See if there's any other information where this officer has been involving himself and stuff like that. So this is what I'm looking for right now to see if I can get some information on this about this officer and what he's been doing. Like I said, these officers, they're retaliating against people. They're doing things to people. My friend's father's an NYPD officer, so they have zero tolerance for shit like that. And especially cops retaliating. Retaliation is the worst thing in this country. And these cops will do anything to fucking start shit with you and cause problems. Just give me 1 second because phone's dying. Yes, everyone, I'm back. Sorry about that. My phone is getting ready to die. There was some kind of stuff going on. But yeah, I just want everybody to know that it is kind of true about this black Honda. There's a black Honda, black tinted out windows with a spoiler. It looks like decked out, souped out. They are following somebody. We're gonna make sure if the license plate matches. If the license plate matches, there's gonna be some very crucial consequences, you guys. Now I gotta find out. Like I tell everybody, I want everybody to know. Like I said with this officer, I know for a fact that he's doing some stuff. Jeff, Scott, Ryan, stuff like that. We need to figure out something here. I'm gonna let you guys know about the so-called whoa, here we go. Chief Ryan Horvat. Let's see this. This was in 2011, but it looks like this looks like it might be Chief Bruce Horvat. Chief Ryan Horvat, captain of the Woodbridge Fire Company number 1. Woodbridge, New Jersey Fire Company. So yes, there's a lot of family members in Woodbridge. It looks like Jeff, Scott, Ryan, Bruce. It's all family. It's pretty much all family related. It's horrible to have family. It's very hard to deal with this type of stuff in this town, especially. All it takes is one person to get mad, one person to get pissed, and then everybody snaps on you, and then retaliation happens. It doesn't matter you're a firefighter or a cop. It doesn't matter. This is what happens. This shit happens all over. Retaliation is getting out of control. It really is. It's disgusting. It's very fucking disgusting how people get nasty. People get mad. That's not my problem. All right, so it looks like here, they're in the Woodbridge Fire Department, but this was back January 3rd, 2011. New Year's Day of 2011. Turns out, looks like here, slate of officers from fire company were installed. Mayor John McCormack delivered the oath. And this is really funny, too. Mayor John McCormack, he's been in the office of Woodbridge Township for a very long time. He's been in here for a very, very long time. I'm talking about a long time. He's been in there ever since. Right now he's a mayor, so you figure right now it's 2025. From 2011, that would be, I would say, how many years ago? 14 years ago that he's been in the mayor. There should be a change of mayor stuff going on, especially like I said with everybody with this racism video that was being noticed and being seen about how like the racism happened with some black guy, I think, or some kind of person in the township, whatever else. It says delivered the oath of the office and ceremony held at the fire headquarters. In 2011, line officers of Chief, looks like Ron Lemonell, First Assistant Chief Bruce Horvat, Second Assistant Chief Ryan Horvat, Captains Mike Barcelona and Jeff Horvat, Lieutenant Mike Hapstack, and Mike Geiger. I think I can't really spell that due to special needs that I had. The 2011 administrative officers are President Linda York, Vice President Steve Hicks, Treasurer Todd Howell, Secretary Mike Hapstack, and Financial Secretary Bob C. Aulek. I think that's what it is. I want to find the thing with the prosecutor. I need to know this prosecutor because this is what I kind of wanted to get into with the prosecutor. And I want to get to it very soon, but possible relatives, like I said, Gerard, Jennifer, Joanne, Stefan, Timothy, Albert, Edward, Eleanor, Richard, Tara, Thomas, or Kathleen. Possible associates, Virginia, Devrin, Annie, Shanini, Edward Consistis, I don't know this last name, it's kind of hard. Jennifer Langon, Jillian Parisi, Nancy McGrath, and it looks like Robert, Mary, and all these other people. Fatal hit car and run. Okay, so this is the one right here. This is the one I kind of wanted to know. I think this is right. This was October 31st. October 31st. Hold on, guys. I don't know what's going on. Looks like there was like some kind of car crash or hit and run in Woodbridge on Route 9, it looks like. And it looks like the whole thing happened, but then also in circumstances or surrounding the crash remains unclear. Investigators urge for information. Tips can be directed to Detective Horvat at 732-306-5982 or Detective Colonna, Collonna, at 732-745-3354. So this officer, Jeff, he's been on the detective so-called switched over ever since of last year. So yes, between that, I gotta find the prosecutor because I do feel that this prosecutor is involved with him a lot. I do think that docket. What is this from 2016? Moscova versus Woodbridge Police Department. Plaintiff victims Moscova, Woodbridge Police Department, Jeff Horvat, and Ismail Alicia. This looked like it was filed in 2023, June 23rd, 2016, U.S. District Court of District of New Jersey. I don't know what this is about, but it says something about something that was filed. Defendant was the police department. Plaintiff was victims Moscova. Proceedings judge was Joseph A. Dixon. Presiding judge was Jose L. Linares. Other civil rights. This is the nature of a suit. Wow, this is big. This is big, and this is in Middlesex County, but the office was in Newark office. This is big. I'm gonna have to snapshot this very quick. Because this is definitely something with this officer, and he's doing it again. If this is other civil rights, nature of suit, cause of action, 42U.SC S.C.S 1983, and jury demand by plaintiff. So it looks like victims Moscova had a lawsuit against, it looks like Jeff Horvat and Ismail Alicia. Very, very disgusting. Finding out about this, Moscova versus Woodbridge Police Department. This was a judge suit, lawsuit. This is going to be big. This is going to be big. I have to go back here because now just finding that, I have to keep Jeff Horvat. This is crazy. Having a lawsuit or judgment suit against somebody through a district court. I want to tell you guys, I only can see so much because this is Justa. If anybody ever wants to see this, okay, this website is Justia, Justia, docket and filing. It says Moscova, Moscova V. Woodbridge Police Department, ETAL. That means the defendant is the Woodbridge Police Department, Jeff Horvat and Ismail Alicia. And also this, like I said, this was filed June 23rd, 2016. This was other civil rights. This was a civil rights action against this officer. This is crazy because if this happened to this person and now this is going on, he had been doing a lot of things with other people. Let's see. So I got that. That was a ruling. Let's see what the hell this was. Sorry about that, guys. Let me see where this was. Monmouth County. There's another thing that happened. I don't know what's going on here. What year this was? This was 2023. I'm trying to find out, guys, so I can give you all this information. But it looks like somebody might have got arrested for some kind of cocaine or stuff like that in Monmouth County. James Hemingway in Morganville. Some person in Manalapan. Mark Capacina of Hazlitt, Manalapan. And there's some other people that got arrested also with cocaine, heroin, and some other shit. Tyrese Brown, Irene Paleros, John Dolan. There's just a lot of stuff going on. Turns out Joseph Horvat, 33 of Toms River, was also charged of conspiracy to distribute cocaine in an amount greater than 1/2 ounce. Horvat was charged on a summons and released pending on future court appearances. This guy, this turned out it was in 2023 about Joseph Horvat of Toms River. That got arrested for conspiracy to distribute cocaine in an amount of greater than 1/2 ounce. He was charged but also released pending the court appearance. This was back in, I think this was 2023. All these people here, there was multiple amount of there was women and men. They were also charged with cocaine and conspiracy of everything. Like I said, everybody, if you ever want to look up that so-called file suit, this was published March 15, 2023. Game over. New Jersey man that latest to plead guilty on charges for massive drug sting. And this all happened in, it looks like Monmouth County or all over Middlesex, Monmouth, and Ocean. So that was Joseph Horvat. Let's see. Gonna scroll back, guys, so I can find out. I'm trying to find out the prosecutor that that he's associated with, because if this is ongoing with the same prosecutor, that means that there is some illegal arrest or there is some stuff going on. Detective Matthew Colonna, no. Jeff Horvat lives on Hunter Lane. Okay, don't know that. Joining our police force, 8 officers. That was in 2013. I'm trying to, it looks like 8 years ago, John McCormack. Would like to thank Michael Hart, Detective Richard Yanak, Officer Jeffrey Horvat, EMT Sean Norton, Sean Norton, and something else. Looks like something with the fire department, county prosecutor's office. But detectives, see, that's the thing. I'm trying to look for this other, person that he was associated with this stuff. But this is what I try to tell you guys. These officers are doing things to people. These cops are doing things to people. And then all because someone got pissed off and they got angry because of the fact that I'm kind of trying to put out the truth about things, because I do feel that people were involved in someone's arrest. Officers can do that. They just don't want to be. They don't want to be noticed. They don't want to be feeling like, oh, let's do this, but I don't want to be involved in it. I don't want to be on the police report. I don't want to be on the incident report. There's a lot that these cops can do, and everything else. And I also got license plates. I got vehicles that people are doing things to somebody. Yeah, it's going to look very, very serious. And if people are following somebody and they are doing something to somebody, it's going to look bad on these people. And these people are going to get arrested for being stalkment as well as harassment. And people do things to people. They don't care. These people don't give a fuck. They'll do anything to you. They'll do anything to anybody. People need to know about people. It's very disgusting how people are. All right, here we go. This is the one I was looking for. This was back in if this was right, I don't know. It says October 28, 2024, Middlesex County, Yolanda. Okay, this is the prosecutor that I do feel that is been involved in, because I've been seeing this name a little bit here and there every time that Jeff was involved. Middlesex County Prosecutor Yolanda Ciccone, Ciccone, reported on Sunday that an investigation is underway following a fatal single car crash that occurred in the morning of October 25th. According to the statement released by Prosecutor Ciccone, Ciccone, the incident took place at approximately 9 a.m. near Route 9 and Green Street in Woodbridge Township, when a Woodbridge police responded to a scene that they discovered a 2017 Kia Sportage that has been involved in a car crash. The vehicle occupant, I guess, I don't know how to spell that because of, the way, 47-year-old Mario Ortiz Bonilla of North Plainfield was found in front of the passenger seat that was pronounced dead at the scene and injuries sustained in the crash. According to the statement related by prosecutors Ciccone, an investigation led by Detective Jeffrey Horvat of Woodbridge Police Department and Detective Matthew Colonna of Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office revealed that the driver of the Sportage had fled the scene prior to police arrival. So it turns out there's 2 detectives in here. It was the Detective Horvat, 732-306-5982, or Detective Colonna, 732-745-3354. Now, there was actually 2 prosecutors that looked like it was in here, not just one. I think there was 2, because it looks like Detective Matthew Colonna of the Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office. So there's 2. Between the feet, it looks like Yolanda Ciccone, and then you also got the other one. There's 2 other other prosecutors that were involved in that. So so far with those 2, they look like that. But like I told you, like I said, with this lawsuit situation, um, what's going on with this so-called lawsuit against Woodbridge, it's very disgusting. And now really getting into it, looking on public news and actually seeing stuff like that. Yes, there's a lot going on. This cop had it in for people for a very long time, and there is retaliation happening because I already could see it already. If somebody has to take someone to court, Moscova Vitkins versus Woodbridge Police Department against two other officers for a civil rights matter. Yeah, that's a little disturbing, especially going to a county was Middlesex, but it was the office in Newark, U.S. District Court for the District of New Jersey. I might have to contact that too, as well as for my friend because of what he's going through. I have to take a snapshot of this because I'm going to have to keep this as evidence. Let's see what else is going on. It's very disgusting that cops can retaliate. And then when people want to go places and move places and go places, people are falsely doing things to people and calling police on people for no reason. It's very disgusting. Very disgusting. All right, let me get into this again because it says something. Okay, we're going to get a little bit of serious, okay? So that Moscova versus Woodbridge Police Department, ETAL. Case was filed January 23rd, 2016. Terminated December 6th. December 6th, 2016. Judge was Joe L. Linares. Joseph A. Dixon was referred. It was actually a civil rights situation. Case number 2.16-CV-03734. 440 civil rights /0 civil rights. 42.1 1983 Civil Rights Act. So it turned out the order administrative has dismissal signed by Judge Joe L. Norris. This was December 6th, 2016. Let me figure this out. Looks like Wednesday, September 7th of 2016, order denied with prejudice. Application was proceed. If the plaintiff wishes to proceed with this case, he shall be required to pay the following fee by Joe, so on and so forth. But it says, like I said here, application process to forma pauperis by Moscova Vitkins. An application petition for case reopened by Moscova Vitkins, and some other stuff here. This looked like it was mainly a civil suit against the officer. I won't be able to click on it. Maybe I could, but it looks like you have to go through a process of paying for the order, application form. Yeah, so you pretty much got to do this, but this was a civil rights thing that was filed, like I said, June 23rd, 2016, December 6th, 2016. Looking into it very deeply because somebody had it in for somebody, and I know it's definitely happening. There's another thing here too. Virginia Anderson Goodman. No. There's a lot going on, guys. There's a lot, like I said, and there's a lot of people. Lydia M. Horvat, age 39, lives in Woodbridge. It's really crazy that you can actually find people's addresses and find people's background and stuff like that on the internet, and it's public record. But I don't like that. Oh, here we go. Hold on. It said something about Nancy Horvat possibly at Woodbridge Municipal Court, 1 Main Street in Woodbridge. CT administrator, March 8th, 2022. There's a lot going on here, and it looks like a lot of it, what I do see, guys, is I do see a lot of people that are having that last name that is, it's all over between the county, the township, other towns. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. It's very disgusting that there's a lot of these names, people out there in different townships, and they're doing things. Jeffrey Carl Horvat, 67, in Union Beach, New Jersey, passed away peacefully at home, surrounded by his loving family on Thursday, June 29, 2023. Lydia M. Horvat, 39, in Woodbridge. Stefan Horvat, 73, born March 1951. Stefan, and then you got spouse Gerard Horvat, age 40, 1984. Janine Parisi, age 35, January 1990. Jeff Horvat was born and everything in June of 88. There's a lot of emails too. There's a lot of emails for Joanne Horvat. Where they're located, where they used to live in Piscataway. There's a lot. There's a lot going on here. 10 Farmland Court in Piscataway, New Jersey, where they used to live was 2 Fiume Street in Islin. There's just a lot going on here, guys. There's a lot. Look like Stefan Horvat might be no longer around due to being a spouse. Albert Horvat. I mean, there's a lot of people here. This is all public record, guys. This you could look online, you could search, you could do everything. It's not illegal. This cop, on the other hand, I know he's going to be pissed. I know there's going to be a lot of anger and stuff. But I don't like when people have it in for me and what cops are doing and people falsely doing things. Because I know it. I know people are doing things. I already know that. I already know that people are doing things. People are following people, stalking people, and calling police on people for no reason. And I do know that something is going on. But just seeing this, docket and filings of Muskova versus Woodbridge Police Department, the Woodbridge Police Department, Jeffrey Horvat and Ismail Alicia, versus Vikens Muskova, due to a civil rights matter, and the judgment. I mean, it was going towards demanded by plaintiff. Jury demanded by plaintiff. I mean, this is crazy. Finding this, how many years it's been, and this stuff is just opening up by me. And then finding out they used to live in Piscataway. Yeah, that's a little disturbing. Piscataway, Islin, stuff like that. I think things need to be recovered. I think things need to be done. Now it's like, because people are not around in certain places, now cops are trying to retaliate against people, and it's got to stop. I don't know if this is real. I don't know. I'm going to look into it. Family owned and operated, BSI Brunswick Surveying. Robert M. Horvat, senior partner. That's nuts. 61 Stelton Road in Piscataway. Telephone number is 732-752-0100. Email info@brunswicksurveying.com. There's a lot of Horvats, and people are doing it. Looks like 301 Overbrook Road, Piscataway, 08854. Home sold 8/17/2018 for $340,000 and is owned by a Horvat, Louise Jr. and Marie. Don't know about that. Sherry Horvat, looks like located in Piscataway. Sherry Horvat, a real estate professional, experience Brunswick Surveying, so that looks like their family member was the big person. She worked for them. Born in Dunellen, he lives in Piscataway prior to settling in South Plainfield 42 years ago. He lives as a country proud as a World War II veteran of the United States. Obituary of Martin Horvat. There's just a lot going on, and I do see this cop is retaliating. This cop's definitely doing stuff because his family's practically all over the place and doing all this to people and things. I can tell you that's what cops do. They don't care. They don't care about you. They care about their paychecks, and they want to protect their family. But when you go and you do things and you get police officers like the mother, like I even said, the mother threatens somebody saying, I'm going to get your sons. I'm going to have my sons after you. That right there is what she specifically said out of her mouth. I'm going to get my sons after you. That means sons like what? What do you mean? Family? Cops? Who is it? There's a lot going on here, guys. It's very disgusting. But like I said, if anybody wants to look this up, you look up Justia, Justia, docket and filings. Moscova, Moscova, V. Woodbridge Police Department, ETAL. That's for that so-called thing with the civil rights. This was definitely a very big case. Oh, and if somebody did violate someone's rights and they did that, that's a federal law. That's a federal thing that somebody violated or did something because of their race, their color, their gender. That's a very big thing. I don't think a cop should be able to stay in a police department because of that. This stuff's got to stop. Pissing someone off. Listen to me. I got to tell the truth what people do to people. People got to understand that. You can't just go and fuck with somebody and then think it's okay to do this to somebody and then walk away and apologize. Now, the only way that things could have been civilly done, the right way, and things could have been dropped and done, and people probably would have a decent life right now, leave people alone doing everything, no videos would have been done, if the person that threatened somebody, you threatened somebody, let the person that you threatened apologize. Apologize to the person. That's it. Apologize to him. Don't let someone else do your job, someone that's 30-something years younger than you, to apologize for you. You threaten somebody, you apologize to them. Don't let someone else take your fucking mistakes. Do the right thing. You apologize. 60-something-year-old woman needs to apologize. End the story. Don't sit here and do that. I'm going to tell you the real age. So Joanne Carolyn, oh no, excuse me. Wrong thing. Hold on. Let me see the real deal here because I like to tell the real news, not the fake news. That's just wrong. Real news is great. You tell the truth. You tell the truth only. You're fine. I'll tell you the real news. No fake news. We don't do that. I'm not like other places that like to tell the fake news. The real news is what you want. So from what it looks like, she's 74. If I'm correctly, 74. From what I'm seeing. '74, what it looks like so far. House was born in 1954, resident since from 1993. So, let me see here. Yes, almost, it's like around 74. Born January 1st, 1951. Female, 74. People want to say news about me, say that I'm a criminal. I did things to people. I did things. Listen to me. Ever since that things happened to me, things have done. I have changed my life. People are trying to ruin my life again because one, I've been seeing when I was arrested, when the person was arrested, not me, when someone was arrested, Donald Trump was the president. When that happened, Donald Trump was the president. Now, it comes down to now he's the president again. He's the president again. What does that mean? That that person's going to get arrested again? People are trying to do things to people to get them arrested again? That doesn't make no sense. That doesn't make no sense. If someone was a president before, and now he's a president again, if Biden was the president, right? This is how I look at it. If Biden was the president, why did that person not get arrested? Why is the person going to get arrested now? That Donald Trump's in house. But when Joe Biden was in there, nothing was done. Nothing was being done for how many years? 4 to 8 years? 8 years, I think it was. Then when Donald Trump was in there. Donald Trump, I think, left the office in 2022. I think 2022 or 2020. Yeah. So he was in there for a very good, decent amount of time, I think. Why is somebody going to get arrested when Donald Trump was in there? He got arrested for something that wasn't true. Falsely arrested, number one. All because the man was white, Caucasian. And now that Biden's not in there, now it's Donald Trump's back in there. Now the person's going to get arrested again because he's white? I don't think so. People are purposely doing things again. Get these cops corrupt. These cops that are corrupt. They're going to do anything to make publicity and try to do anything. And I really do think that I think everybody needs to know this. Just like the cops want to know where I live, I do think that you need to know where these cops live. I think it's time. I really don't think I need to wait till 12 o'clock. Because if people sit here and they call the cops and they do things like this, I do think that people need to know where these cops live. Let's do this. I'm going to get this ready, guys. I'm going to bring it up right now because I'm going to get everything together. This is very disgusting. How people could sit here and do shit like that to people. It's disgusting. And this fucking cop, why would somebody call police falsely? It's not right. Something about Woodbridge Police on Facebook. She wants an ice cream summons. She got an ice cream summons. What a cutie. Thank you, Mark Zeno. You are the best. Thank you for doing this. I wear my helmet. I want to too. Want one too. Good for you. You're my hero. "15 people that live on Hunter Lane." Now, I'm gonna tell you the location of certain people. I'm not going to put it flat out. But one person right now as I speak, if it's right, looks like 22 Catherine Street in Seawarren, New Jersey, 07077. 73 Hunter Lane, Woodbridge, New Jersey, 07095. There's some other stuff here. Everybody wants to know where people live. Everybody goes and calls police on them and does things like that. I think that people need to know about these addresses as well. Let me get this up very quick. I'd rather I'll put this up there so I can figure something out. Okay. All right, so the Hunter Lane situation, I'm just going to give you the locations where houses and everything are. So you got 48 Hunter Lane, 51 Hunter Lane, 54 Hunter Lane, 61 Hunter Lane, 65 Hunter Lane, 69 Hunter Lane, 73 Hunter Lane, 77 Hunter Lane, 81 Hunter Lane, 82 Hunter Lane, and 86 Hunter Lane. There's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 houses that live on that location. Now, the other locations, like I said, that are very, very big. There's a good amount of houses. 68 and 73. And there's some other ones. I got to figure it out very quick because it's not working for me. It's very disgusting how people could sit there, want to tell people where people want to live, but then doing what they're doing. It's very disgusting. One place is 60. Hold on one second. $69 Hunter Lane, 73 Hunter Lane, 82 Hunter Lane, 86 Hunter Lane, 73 Hunter Lane, 77 Hunter Lane. That's what I do see that is mainly things that are going on, that were going on and how things were happening. But 73 Hunter Lane and 69 Hunter Lane is the remainder of issues that people were going and what they were doing. Just like everybody wants to put information out there, it's a public record. I just am not exposing people's names because I am being respectful, but I can tell you the police and what people are doing to people, letting people know where people are living, where they're moving to, I think that's wrong. Somebody did not commit any crimes. Nobody did anything wrong. Why does cops need to follow people? Why? Why is cops doing what they're doing to innocent people? Having evidence, and I could tell you, like I told you about this Moscova versus Woodbridge, that's going to be a big problem because that's a civil rights problem, okay? Same thing as a constitutional rights. This officer and these other officers are doing some crooked shit. They are. They're doing some crooked shit. I do think that people need to know these people. I'm not telling nobody names, telling of locations, because there's no point. You can't get into trouble if you tell people the truth about things besides. People are accusing people, and people are doing what they're doing because what they did. They got caught for their work. They got caught for their actions. Somebody got pissed and mad. That's not really my problem. You should have just never did what you did. Your 74-year-old mother should have never did what she did. Threaten anybody or do things to people, then, if things would have been civilly done, saying, I do apologize for threatening you, sir. I do apologize very muchly. I am very sorry for what I did. I apologize. I will never do it again. And I promise that nobody will be coming after you. Now, you did the peaceful apology. I would have said, thank you so much, ma'am. I would have gave you a fucking handshake and we would have moved on. Now your son, now your brother, your other son, now your other family members, they're getting police involved. People are doing things permanently to people. And it's going to be very disgusting because I do know that they're doing it. And it's going to be a big lawsuit, guys, because I already contacted other people. And it's going to look very disgusting when your son, everybody gets caught for what they're doing. You guys are going to have to pay people a very big lump sum check. The better thing you want to do the right thing. You want people to stop doing videos. You want people to stop doing what they're doing and telling the truth about people because you don't want your reputation to be squashed because that's what this is all about, what people are doing. You want to do the right thing. Just come in my live, come in here and apologize. You apologize the right way. I will stop the videos and there will be no more things being made. You want me to do the right thing? I'm willing to keep my word. I'm willing to keep my respect. I'm willing to do what I got to do. I understand people don't want their reputation being destroyed. That's not my problem. But you can't just go and break someone else's reputation and doing what you're doing to somebody because you did what you did to people. That's not my problem. You guys should have done the right thing. Apologize civilly. Just do it the right way, not someone else cover your actions. Not a 36-year-old man that was born in June of 88. They should have never, ever, your son should have never came out and never said anything to anything. You should have came out with your son, have him as a witness, as well as whoever else that you're related to and people that are out there, and apologize. That's all you could fucking do is apologize. And things would have been civil and things would have went the right way. I'm sorry, when someone threatens somebody and you threaten somebody with their life and someone else takes your responsibility, I do not feel in the right way that things should have been handled in that predicament. If you would have handled it the right way and having yourself come out and say, I am very sorry for what I did. I apologize for threatening you with my family and anyone else. I do apologize. We would have shook hands and we went our separate ways and people would have been civil and nice to each other. Sorry doesn't cut it with me when it comes to someone else covering for other people. You threaten someone, you threaten someone's life, you apologize. Do the right thing. Just like if you went into a store, you went in there, you stole a piece of candy. Would you rather go to jail for a lousy 88-cent piece of candy, or would you rather just say, excuse me, I do apologize. Right now I'm tight with money. I'm hungry, blah, 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 blah. Instead of the cops being involved, can I just give you the candy? Let me apologize. I come into the store and do something nice for you. Do you want me to clean the store? Do you want me to sweep the floor? Do you want me to do things for you? Instead of getting the cops called, just apologize to him because you took the candy. You're stupid enough to do that. You should apologize, get the candy back, and do something in return. So now you have respect from the owner. So now he could say, oh, this kid ain't going to steal no more. I don't need to call the cops on him. Things could be handled better. You should have done the right thing and apologize for your actions, woman. Ma'am, you should have apologized. You didn't apologize. You didn't do any of that. That's your fault. You had someone else cover your apologies. And to me, I'm sorry, I do not accept it. At the time I did, but then when talking to somebody and a lawyer told me that the reason why that this person came out and apologized for this person was because they didn't want to have a lawsuit against them due to a threatening matter. And then charges would have been filed against that person. She would have got arrested, and then she would have been charged with threatenings of mischief. There's some kind of charge that they could do with threatening somebody with their life. You would get locked up, have to go to court, and because of what you did, you might have to do jail time or have to be on probation, and then you got to go through this process. You should have just apologized. You should have done the right thing. Taking that apology was my wrongdoing. I'm sorry. But taking it back, I'm not taking that apology. Should have done the right thing. Apologize. That's it. You apologize, we're cool. You apologize, you do the right thing, you cover your actions, we move forward. Hi, good morning, how are you? How's your day? That's how things would have happened for this person. You went, you did things wrong. Now all of a sudden, now somebody's speaking up, someone's opening up their mouth and telling the real truth. Now the retaliation with police and what they're doing. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem, people. Cops retaliate, family could retaliate, people could do anything. You retaliate against somebody, you know the retaliation is going to come back. God's going to do it for these people. You want to do the right thing, Joanne Horvat, like I keep saying on this live, apologize to the person. That's all you need to do is apologize. I'm sorry for what I did. I do apologize for what happened. Let's move on, move forward. Let's do things up. Let's go. That's it. Thank you so much to you all. Have a good day. Happy Valentine's Day. Be safe, be well, drive safe. And everybody, I hope everybody's ready for the snow. Be prepared. You know, I care about you people out there a lot. Just do the right thing. Apologize. Apologize things when it gets serious. Apologize the right way. Don't let someone else cover for you. Because I'm planning on helping this person on getting a lawsuit for the threat and taking you to court because of what you did. Having evidence by neighbors and having video and audio proof by neighbors that this person will do anything in her favor to protect her family and her sons. Listen to me, that's going to be good for the judge. The judge finds out, judge sees it, it's not going to look good for you. You don't want your reputation to get ruined. Just apologize. You apologize, you're doing a good deed. That's it. Do the right thing. You don't want to do the right fucking thing? That's your fault. Everyone have a good day. Be safe. Be well. Bye.